What is going on, you dead set legends? I couldn't wait. I just had to. I had to go. I had to go live. Anyway, usually I wait. But it is, yeah. You guys know. I guys know what's happening. We're going to talk about everything else because I'm going to talk about King of the Table. I'm going to give you some information why there's only 3 matches. Jerry versus Devon. Where and when that may or may not be happening. Can it happen in the next few weeks? Where would you like that match to happen? Of course, the announcement of Ryan Bowen versus Toddzilla. Toddzilla, the ultimate replacement king and probably one of the easiest arm wrestlers to ever deal with. Zaur. Pass alive. Injured. Busted his big, giant bicep, which sucks. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ready Bang, the most fun and interactive arm wrestling podcast in the world. I'm your host, the Aussie Arm Wrestler. Yes, I'm going back to the big dance. I will be your host and commentator for King at the Table 6. And thank you to everyone that has subscribed to the King at the Table YouTube channel. It's only going to help the sport moving forward. So they're going to put up more videos and keep watching them. Thank you to everyone that continues to support this lunatic. I'll tell you what, and I think I'm throwing it out there. I'm becoming one of the most, I'm going to call it, I reckon I'm the best podcast host in the world when it comes to, I'm only joking. All righty, give me a ready bang in the chat. Who is hanging and banging? Mark KDX. I'll tell you, mate, I'll put out a members video today, but check this out, guys. Check this out. Thank you very much, Mark KDX Rider. Thank you very much. Here we go. Guys, my YouTube and Patreon bangers has gone past 200. So thank you to everyone that signs up, like Mark just has, so he gets his name to the list. And then, of course, Niagara Slammers just went bang and bought 70. But I still had 100 before that. But now, as the names are coming, just as little as 50 cents a week. You saw the video today. I did bench press. I hardly bench press because I've had a bad left shoulder for years, and I've just been trying to get. I've got a big swollen foot at the moment. Got a bit on the thing. But thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you too much. Thank you so much. So I'll put me in a fishing show. Random story. Guy was wearing a pound for pound shirt. He came up to me at my gym around the corner, and he goes, "Hey man, love your show." And of course, anyone that wants to talk arm wrestling at the gym, I am there for it. So we started hanging and banging, slinging and slanging. They're really good guys. They've got their own fishing channel. So if you do love fishing, go support those guys. They're awesome, and hopefully they'll be in the chat. They're probably working or at the gym. Right, who is in the chat? What do we got? I have to stay up late and watch this to get my fix. Thank you, Mark, you dead set legend. How's everybody going? Just old Joe. Finally, says Swedish Viking. William Diaz says, hi, community. G'day to you, the Arm Historian. Go check out his channel, guys. He's putting in a lot of work and actually fact-checking. This guy does. You see other channels that just do a bit of hypothetical with their shit channels. Arm Historian is a very good channel. Go check it out, guys. Actually, Arm Historian, you got me the other day on a post. You did a WAL post and you stuck your arm in there. And you're like, I remember watching this. Thought that was quite funny. That's my kind of humor. CVP, FPV, funky. Yeah, it's been a while since we did a live. Kyle Quinn is in the chat. Oh yeah, ready bang. Arm Sports Entertainment. See you in 12 days, sir. Are you reffing again, Timmy? I know Bill is. Bill Collins messaged me. Are you reffing as well? Yes. That's Tim Talmadge, everyone. That's Tim Talmadge. He was the ref at the last King of the Table. I know Bill Collins is because he said He messaged me as well. Jake, my man, says Tanner. Thank God we can finally talk some arm wrestling. Yes, we will. We will, Tanner. Don't worry about that. My debit card won't work on the Arm Gods website. Well, hopefully Marcus will be in a little bit later and he can have a chat. My man, Spermies. Aussie. Ready, bang. Phil Woody's in the chat. My manager says, hey, buddy. Usual suspects. What up, legends from Robert Kelly? Love Rob. Jesus M says, saludos. Happy Sunday. Apparently, Super Bowl Sunday as well. Lagia Zaur made the lift unnecessarily dangerous for himself. That lift's just dangerous in general. Table IQ. Oh, that was so funny. Who has more hair? Todd or Bowen? So Pete did a post. I can't remember if it was on Facebook or Reddit. And it just had Ryan Bowen, Toddzilla. And the question was, with the announcement happening, blah, 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 who has more hair? And it was like 90% to Toddzilla. Trolled him big time. King of the table, Lunacy. Ready bang from Dan Jean. Ready bang from the arm historian. Was that 2 plates, Aussie? Yeah, I benched 100. Benched 100 kilos. Travis Newsom says, who else is wearing their Ready Bang merch? Ready Bang merch. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm going to go save Uncle John. Copy link because it's getting a bit bored. What have we got here? Just a moment, because I want to talk about, man, so much loading. Alrighty. Let's get back to my guys. Yeah, who else is wearing their Ready Bang merch? Thank you very much, Travis. You dead set legend. What else have we got? Thank F, Sancho Boys. Been waiting for my sweatshirt for a month and a half. Flat balls. Where'd you get it from? Ready Bang. Lagia, great achievement. Definitely is a great achievement. Hyphen 8 is in the chat. Is this live? No, my pleasure, mate. If we all work together, Arm Historian. Don't worry about those channels that we have a bit of fun. Defends Foster. Bowen vs. Toddzilla already pulled 3 weeks ago. Just saying. He's always live and never pre-recorded. Is it true? The pork chop is the best hand wrestler, says Dejo's Gears. J.R. Williams says, Aussie, the next Julius Maddox. Who's that? Who's Julius Maddox, J.R.? What else have we got? What else? Yeah, so what? And you're still waiting. That shit ass that you're still waiting. That can't be right. Hopefully you get a refund or something like that. Guys, King of the Table is just 12 days away. Does Hermes have a chance? Oh my God. He is looking disgustingly huge. There are 3 matches. And you got to understand there are different lanes when it comes to King of the Table. So the number one thing is you've got what do we got? You've got Engen is the boss of East versus West, where King of the Table is a collective group. So things need to be voted on. Big decisions need to be voted on. And I think you just pay Core Sports a fee and then they go out and stream the pay-per-view, where Core Sports may be a little bit more involved in King of the Table. And also the people that are on East versus West, some might pull for free because they want to pull for Engen. And Engen, they're like, do you want to come? You know, I might be able to help you out with your flights and things like that. Plus, Engen doesn't make a profit. If he does lose any money, he's got people helping him out, so he breaks even all the time. Yeah, there's plenty of reasons. And the price tag on some of these. If I were guessing what Levan, Dennis, and Hermes would demand and what the winners get for winning, would take away probably 7 matches from like East versus West. Does that make sense? Hey, Aussie Tanks, how you going? Yeah, so like people want to go over and it's an opportunity. A lot of the athletes might pay for themselves. Now, it's great, and Engen, because he's very, very good friends with a lot of them. I'm sure a lot of them would just help him out and say, they might do it for the bare minimum. You just never know. You just never know. So, yeah, please do not complain if there's only 3 matches at King of the Table. Yes, we would like more matches at King of the Table. We want more matches all the time, but so many logistics and everything come into it. King of the Table want to bring you the best legacy matches. So if you look at, they brought you Devon versus Levan. They brought you Devon versus Monster Michael Todd. They launched us back into after the COVID era or during the COVID era. They really kept arm wrestling alive. So maybe we're getting a bit too spoiled. I want Engen to make a profit. I really do, because running a business and breaking even. Now, I'm sure he gets money elsewhere because he's got family to feed and things like that. If you got the right people backing you. But how many of you out there would continue running a business if you only broke even? I would say 99% of you wouldn't. So you get amazing matches over here, particular matchups we'd like to see. People can just quickly fly because it's all in Europe. So the flights are quicker. The flights are a bit cheaper. So we get more matches over there, people doing Engen favors and helping him out. And Engen is the boss. He's like, I want this match. He doesn't have to ask anyone. We're King of the Table as a group of collective people with a goal, obviously, to make arm wrestling better, to make arm wrestling amazing. So having arm wrestling, only 3 matches, because some only wanted it to be the 2 mega matches. Because John versus Dennis, you're getting Dennis's comeback match, which John versus Dennis is better than maybe 8. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to pick matches, yes, we got amazing matches at East versus West, but out of that whole list, Levan versus Hermes and John versus Dennis are some of your high priority matches that you want. At East versus West, we might not want a lot of those matches, but we love that we got them. Does that make sense? So maybe we can get some more arm wrestlers. They like to go around 5. They had a few opponents for Gashevsky, so he'll probably be on the next King of the Table because a few were like, yep, and things were pulled out. So ideally 2 matches fell through. So instead of scrambling and maybe breaking even themselves and not making that much money, I believe King of the Table just went, right, let's just go for the 3. We've got King of the Table international winner in Sabine, and then 2 of the biggest matches, and they may be the biggest matches of 2023. Don't think Hermes will get a pin, but I think he'll give Levan the best fight yet. I hope so. I want him to have a pin just because I am selfish. How many rounds between Bowen and Toddzilla? I believe it's 6. Aussie, does Levan command 20,000 per match now or more? I'm not allowed to give out details of what the athletes make. Some have told me privately, so they have told me how much. So unfortunately, JR, I'm not that guy. I don't. Yeah, just for spews and views. The respect of the athletes mean a lot to me, hence why I'm allowed to be around. Wow. And it's not like, you're just sucking up to them or anything. It's like, no, but it also gives me an opportunity to fire back at them. Hey, I fucking disagree that, or, I disagree with you demanding that much money, or, hey, you're selling yourself short. A lot of people's pays aren't made publicly. I know a lot of professional athletes matches have done it. 3 badass matches. They really are. They're going to be awesome. Please hit the like if you've come in as well. Is the next East versus West going to happen with what happened in Turkey? Probably, because it wasn't in Istanbul. It was like 1,100 kilometers away from Istanbul. It's terrible what happened in Turkey. Yeah, of course I wish it was more. Do you think Neil would have made more revenue through ads if he posted the match publicly versus the subscription model? I don't know, man. It's all those people ripping you off. It's all those subscription model. Subscription model, I think. Subscription model. Mr. Jingles is in the house. Evening, you bunch of legendados. What else have we got? Ozzy, can you explain the contraction of match quantity at East versus West? Is it because 16 matches is not a viable financial model? I don't think it's a viable financial model at all. But it's for East versus West to do, but it all depends on what they are paying. But it also, in my opinion, can harm all the other promotions. It can harm all the other promotions because if they can't afford, you know what I mean? Like if you can get, say, Oleg Petrenko, Moratov over, for $500, I'm guessing here, I'm sure they're looked after, you know what I mean? Or it's like, come over and just be on the card and whatever. Then other ones that want to give big match qualities like East versus West, it can harm them, but I know that they're all working together to try and make sure everyone rises together. But yeah, I wouldn't think so. If you are paying everyone, say minimum $2,000 plus a winner's fee, plus accommodation, plus fights, if all of that was looked after, then no. And then, of course, you're getting your Todds, your Brazinks, your Devons, Dennis and Lavana as guests, Gary's as guests. I think, of course, they would demand more, your Iraklis and whatnot. Because you've got to understand, some athletes have missed some East versus Wests because maybe the money just wasn't there yet. But yeah, it's an interesting concept because it's like, in my opinion, I think it's financial because Engen said he's not making a profit. So that just tells you now that it's not the best business model. But Engen's passion and his love for the sport, because yes, he's probably making an income somewhere else, so we can do this to break even. But when you go to work, you're not working for a boss that's just breaking even. He wants to make profit. But I know a lot of the arm wrestling ones aren't doing it out of greed, which is good. Mark Music Man, good to see you now. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. 44% strongest in the chat. They could have a match for Veliko too. He was number 3 in the tournament. They said they wanted to have him because he performed now and he wouldn't have asked much. But the thing is, sometimes when you don't have enough money and your budget's gone, you can't, even if they... a poll. Okay, let's do a poll to see how much. Let's guess. That's a good idea. How much do you think Levan makes? Let's go. What are some numbers? If we go, where's my $sign? 5 Wait, 5 to 10K. Oh. 5 to 10K. Why? Jeez, I'm tired this morning. 10K to 15K. I'll be interested to see what everyone thinks. 20, 25K, and then 25K plus. Okay. Yes, it is peanuts to other sports, but also we're getting peanut pay-per-view sale buys. We're not getting the big, massive buys, Pete, if that makes sense. So, yeah, so if you do pay 20, then you got to pay the other athlete, then you got to pay, and that's just one match. And if it is 20K, and say some athletes at East versus West are getting 2K, well, that having Levan takes away 5 whole matches. Does that make sense? That's if they're, yeah. Travis. This week, man. This week I'm doing it. Is it only me or Dennis's body changed a lot this week from ODN? He looks brutal. He looks Megatron. He looks massive. He looks massive. What have we got here? Isn't Jerry pulling Devon? No, someone's donated 10K to the winner. So which is, I mean, if we can get sponsorships and things like that, then of course we can either get more matches or release it for free or things like that. Connor Ellis, what's going on, Jake? Pumped for King of the Table. Looking forward to seeing you on the mic again too. Thank you very much. And my members will get some behind-the-scenes stuff. You guys will get a lot of the behind-the-scenes action. Good to see everyone. What's up, Carlos? I think it will grow if it moves to LA with Larry. Wouldn't be surprised to see 5+ absolute banger matches if it goes that way. Well, it will. They will have a King of the Table in the US. Adam has been on record saying that. King of the Table pays athletes really well and secure expensive venues. That is why it's 3 matches. Mate, the space has millions of dollars worth of cars in there. That place, the space in Dubai, is incredible. Incredible. I couldn't believe it. Is in like madness. And the hotel that we stay at, wow. Red Cat Man, how are you guys? I haven't had a haircut in a while, but thank you. Jake, how much is the Ryan Todd match? Thanks. I believe it's $10 US. I believe on Ryan's pay-per-view, if you go to Ryan's pay-per-view section, which the matches alone, like the Australian matches that they've got and Ryan versus Todd, 100% worth the $10 in my opinion. 100% worth the $10. I'm hoping that sorry, just got a message. Hopefully, what's it called? I'll do a live commentary as well if my internet's good. Uncle John and I. What else have we got? Jerry going to get run over by the jalopy. Maximum Gangs, are you Big Papa Pumpkin? Have you changed your name? Big Papa Pumpkin? J.R. Williams, thank you very much for the super chat. He says, I'd really like to see some up-and-coming promotions, like Arm Gods, for example. Pick up some of the Eastern European match slack from Engen. JR, as much as a lot of people, you know, like yourself, want to see Eastern Europeans, they're not marketable. Like, they're amazing. Like, Moratov versus Oleg was awesome. That was a great match at East versus West. But I just think you really need them to speak speak English. So that's in my opinion. If you want to sell heaps and heaps of pay-per-views, I could be wrong. But thank you very much. Thank you very much for the super chat. Aussie Tanks. Corey West, is he number one in the world in the left hand? No. It's for me, it's Morozov at the moment. What have we got? Engen as a government salary, he won it for being a world champ. Yeah, so that's what I mean. So pays for his life and his son. So yes, so Engen's making money. So if Engen didn't have that, then he'd be trying to make a profit for East versus West. But Engen doesn't want to make bulk. He's just like, let's get as many amazing matches in this amazing time for arm wrestling. I get it. And just quietly, we're going to have Uncle John. Uncle John, you are allowed to talk on this show. Yeah. You are allowed to talk on the show, but you're not allowed to talk what you guys were talking about on the 5th.
Hey, I'm just here to say that's it. That story is done in my book. We gotta move on. What do you guys been talking about?
So I was just giving some rough ideas, some reasons why there's only 3 matches at King of the Table as you play with your shit beard that took you about 3.5 years to grow. Talking about, why there's only 3 matches at King of the Table, where people can watch the Ryan versus Todd, and hopefully the internet's good, so you and I will do a live commentary of Ryan versus Todd. If not, I know you'll be doing you've been doing both of them. And of course, just answering random questions. I've got a poll going in the chat.
Good one?
Yep. I'm getting everyone to guess how much they think Levan would make for his one match.
Ooh, for one match?
Yeah. But guys, please hit the like button. So because it's like
a lot.
So people saying in the chat, even if he makes 20K, that's little compared to everyone else. But I'm saying if Levan gets paid 20, that takes, and people at East versus West are only getting paid $2,000. That takes away 5 whole matches.
Right.
If they're getting paid $2,000 each.
It's a high entertainment event, right? King of the Table is, in my opinion, doing the smart thing, right? Engen puts on a hell of a card. Don't ever tell me that it earns a buck, because there's no way it does. But King of the Table is going for mega top quality, right? We're talking best in the world. And I'm not saying that Engen hasn't had some of that. He certainly has, but they're really focusing on stuff. Dennis versus John is that's got 20 years of history behind it. Almost. Yeah. Right.
So what I was saying to people is what King of the Table do is they build historic legacy matches, basically the matches we really, really want. Engen gives us amazing matches that we kind of didn't know that we wanted.
Yeah, that's fair.
So John versus Irakli, we were like, okay, cool, Irakli out and coming. And then when the match happened, we were like, wow. We wouldn't have got Devon versus Prudnik if Monster Michael Todd got injured. So, Engen got to get Jerry back. We didn't realize how much we wanted Jerry to come back because he beat Gennady. So, Easy E, I'm about 150. Although my right foot is very swollen. Something bit me at the beach. I got to go to the doctor.
At the beach? On. What do you have, beach spiders there or something?
I think it was a March fly.
What fly?
A March fly. They're these big they're like that big. They're big, massive things.
And they just freaking chomp you. And then they got some kind of poison in their jaws.
Yeah. So it's awesome. Want to watch live, but also see what I've missed. What a dilemma. We live on Table 7. What a cool name. Ready, bang. Yay. Now our second favorite pre-recorded live show. Ready, bang. Yes, I'm way behind. I'm way behind on the chat.
Well, I only wanted to stop in a little bit. I gotta eat some snacks that I've got specially made for Super Bowl time. Even though I don't care about the Super Bowl, it's just a nice excuse to have some snacks. And I just wanted to say, you know what? I'm excited for King of the Table. I'm excited for the 3 matches for 3 different reasons. I'll tell you this: my most excited for match is definitely going to be Pavlo versus Kissy Boy Sabine. Because if we don't get kisses, if we don't get a deep neck nuzzle, then I will be upset. I don't care what happens in the matches, but I expect some deep nuzzling from Sabine. Keep an eye out. And of course, I'm probably most excited for the legacy of my main man, the Aussie arm wrestler, to continue on down the line, breaking the universal boundaries of logic and mysticism, and leading the charge into a new generation of arm wrestling.
I will try. I said live on table 7, not living, or did I? I thought we said we live on table 7. Anyway, I think I just might ask Sabine, will anyone kiss his neck if he beats Parvo? Might ask him at the press conference. How do you think that will go down? Actually, what I want to ask everyone in the chat, and John, you let us know whilst you're here. Thank you to the 110 people joining us. So the offer was out there. I'll give 10K to the winner of Jerry versus Devon.
Yeah.
Devon jumps in and went accepted. Let's have the match in the next 4 weeks. Let's do it. This is when I'm free. I don't know if we've heard from Jerry, but do you think that this could happen in the next 4 weeks, or do you think it'll happen later on in the year?
Can it happen? Yes. Will it happen? I would be shocked. I would be shocked if it happens. I would love it to happen. I'd love to see it. Both of them have talked a big game. I mean, Devon had his mom absolutely air Jordan dunk right across Jerry's
face. How
good
was that? That was a Gary Payton lob to Sean Kemp with the biggest monster dunk. And like Devon's mum just held it out here and just went, "Oh, you ready for this, Jerry? Are you ready?" Rim rocker, shake and bake, smash glass smash. It was amazing. That's how good it was.
Yeah, it was real nice. Do I think it will happen? I really don't, because the question is going to be like, where are they going to do it? Because unless Paul is just completely not interested in getting a return on a $10,000 investment, you know, it's very difficult to set up that amount of stuff to put on that match, to have it on a pay-per-view or whatever. I mean, they could just be smart, get together in somebody's garage, call up Robert Kelly, get him with his system down there, and boom, you got it ready to go. And then pay-per-view it on Devon's channel or something like that. But
so then that's my next question. Who lands this match?
I think it would be on Devon. It would have to be on Devon. Devon would do it on his channel one way or the other. And then there would have to be some kind of profit share.
So you don't think a King of the Table, an Arm Wars, an Arm Gods?
Not in the next 4 weeks. No. I mean, if King of the Table all of a sudden was like, "Hey," whoop, and just sucked it up and like just took it, and they're like, "Well, you put the money up, Paul, and we'll fly everybody over here to Dubai," then sign me up, because King of the Table 6 just got insane, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think that's very likely. But I would love to see it. And King of the Table, I'm telling you, that would be worth it. 100%.
Oh, I mean, I'll do a poll if what do you reckon? Who wins, Jerry versus Devon?
Yeah, I mean, Devon's gonna squash him. I mean, it's like Jerry's great. I love Jerry, but I like Devon better.
How can you hate Jerry? Anyone who hates Jerry doesn't like him.
He's hilarious, right? He's fucking hilarious. The truth of the matter is that Devon is an arm wrestler at a different level than Jerry. If you go back and look at Jerry versus Georgi Svetkov, it was the most one-dimensional match that has ever been had, right? It was a guy that was pressing and then a guy that was top rolling. And those were literally the only two things we saw the entire time until we saw the slips failing. So for me, like Devon, I think Devon can put Jerry in that out of place position, but he's not. The problem for Georgie is by the time he got the position with the hand, he was hanging off the end of the table, right? So Devon, he's going to have much better body position. He'll be able to finish from that position, no problem.
Yeah. It'd be sexy. Defends Foster says, I'd sponsor it. Who do I talk to? If you wanted a king of the table, go speak to Don Andres and Call Sports and get it happening there. Get it happening. What's up, Roy Baker? I can tell you it won't happen. It probably won't, unless a miracle happens or 10, 20,000 people have already bought the pay-per-view. It probably won't happen there, especially do you want a bit of an inside scoop story, Uncle John?
Oh, yes.
Bit of an inside scoop. I wanted a fourth match at King of the Table. I feel silly for saying this. I feel silly for saying this because maybe I won't say it. Maybe I should think before I talk.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's a good plan.
Yeah, because actually I might hold on to this story for now in case I never ever want to make King of the Table look bad. So
the people that hire you to come and commentate on
that's
the show.
Right.
It's a good idea. It's a good plan. Looks like Marcus Thompson is going to be heading to his checkbook to write some checks for this match to get it going. I like that.
Mate, wait, first of all, Opress. How can you hate Jerry?
What's the hate?
You got the cheeky smiley face. You got the cheeky smiley face. Who wins, Aliens or North America? That's hilarious. We live on table 7, says Jerry seems like he has a good soul. He's an awesome guy. Not interested in that match at all. I'd much rather see Hermes versus a well-trained Jerry. Well, that's a great segue tomorrow, John, for our Valentine's Day special.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking the thumbnail is Hermes, Jerry, and Devon with some love hearts because it gets thrown out there, 10K to the winner. Devon accepts, and then Hermes is like, challenge me. We need to make the match happen.
Right. I love it.
So
I love it. Get that going. Let's see that build up in the moment.
Be right back. Business call to make 10K match. After Jerry loses, we need Jerry versus Monster Michael Todd, right? I would love to see that match. They got that WAL unsolved mystery strapgate thing to solve. I love if someone loses a match, it's straight over to Monster Michael Todd.
I don't think that
Jalopy with the sweep over Jerry. Aussie is about to tell us the King of the Table was filmed in December.
Yeah, right.
John, you know what to do. I thought I wasn't going to laugh this time. I thought I wasn't going to. Poor Sarah. Sarah's so kind. She was messaging, can I please put this on? Which is what we all do when we borrow each other's content.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm just waiting for John to answer. I'm like, fuck John. He's out with his wife. He won't care.
Tell him to you just do it. She did send me a nice message and she put it out. Hey, anybody who wants to use my high professional level sound effects are welcome to do it. I consider them free use.
Yeah, sorry for teasing you all, guys, but at one stage I will drop that story. And yes, I definitely want to go to King of the Table 7 because I already know one of the matches for King of the Table 7. What else have we got? The captain. So this guy here, fun story about this guy. He's actually in my new members video.
Nice.
So the captain.
Oh.
So I turned up and this guy was wearing a pound for pound shirt. He's like, hey, man. He came over and we started having a chat. And him and his mate run a fishing channel. But like anyone that wants to talk arm wrestling in my gym, I'll hang out. And then Saturday morning, my time, they were like, hey, do you want to come and do chess? And I'm like, oh, with these titties? So we came and I filmed a little bit of it. The captain, once I get him on the table, he's my secret weapon. He will be a good arm wrestler.
Nice. Very nice.
He's got the right tools. He studies it. He loves arm wrestling. But the cap, he's awesome.
Hey, I got to log off, buddy. Appreciate you letting me come on for a little bit and being ridiculous. Tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, it is a Valentine's Day extravaganza. I did Valentine's Day with my wife today just to get her off my plate so I can be right there. It's going to be magic.
Maximum Bang Monday.
Yeah, it's going to be good, boys. It's going to be great.
Valentine's Day special. All right, I'll see you tomorrow, Uncle John.
All right, see everybody.
Hey, so speaking, Josh Barker, speaking of Pius Eliav, what do you think of that lift now? Like, that was pretty bad. I feel bad for him. Like, it went, oh, that was ridiculous. That was, I feel, especially because, like, he was training for some big mega matches, you know, and really show everyone that he is at the top of his game and he should be in the top 5 discussion. And then for that to happen, when I saw it, I was genuinely devastated. Lagia, Jake, can you do a duo interview with Hermes and John there, like an underdog interview? I will get them both on the channel, whether it's at the same time. Whether it's happening at the same time, I don't know. It's all about them. Yeah, it's all about when they just have time, because some people take their preparation differently, but I'll get them all on the channel. Silky Wilkie's in the chat. Says Devon said, yeah, but why he's holding off is because everyone's like demanding that match and Devon just loves trolling. He will pull him once you stop. No, not you. Like why everyone stops whinging all the time. So yeah, I was a bit. How you going, Peter? As everyone's in the chat, everyone's hanging and banging, which is good. Did you bench Nashville? Did you bench 100 kilo for reps, Jake? I did 100. I did 95 for 4 and 100 for 1 after some earlier reps. Yeah. So I was just like, I want to go back. I want to talk a bit about Zaur's injury. Now, for those in the comments, does anyone do those lifts? I've never done those lifts before. So what do you guys think? Well, has that turned you off when someone gets injured? Do you just think it's a bit shit luck? I mean, because we don't know the full story. We have been seeing Pius Eliav in the gym flat out. We've been seeing him training with Dennis. Yeah. Deeps, those weights were uranium with fake numbers. JR says it's just asking for a bicep tear. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of them. My goal, Lagia, is to get a 20-minute interview with everyone. Now, I know some athletes don't like doing it live. And then when I've got the guys there, if I do it live, it'll be very hard to interact with you. Because when I interact with you guys, I'm here to press buttons. Like I'm here and I can watch it. If I have Hermes and John next to me, we're going to be sitting far away. So it'll be like live, but I won't be able to really talk to you guys, maybe a few super chats. And I just don't want to become that channel that only reads super chats. But yeah. Yeah. Devon, they'll probably pull this year or early next year. Yeah, that lift is a bicep tear. Welcome pack. It's not good. Yeah, I hope he comes back. Stronger. Because it hurt my soul. As we get everyone in the chat. And of course, hey guys, can we get to 100 likes? You know I love having 100 likes. 93%. That's my most lopsided Devon one. Next poll. Start a poll. So we got 70 likes and 130 people. Come on now. Lift your game, legends. While I'm typing this, you can go get the likes right up there. Who wins? Let's see if this is more lopsided than the Devon match. Oh, thank you very much. Liam Birch has just become a member. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry. Has just become a member. Ryan Bowen versus Toddzilla has just been announced. Hey, what people have got to understand, this isn't just a money grab from Ryan Bowen. It is nothing at all. Because don't forget, he's giving away his percentage of the match. So he's giving away. Sorry, I've just got to lift me. There we go. Lift me leg up. My foot's really swollen. I'm going to the doctors at 1:30. So I've just got to lift me leg up. But thank you very much. So Ryan's giving away all of his money. So if he wins, it's 60% of the pool. If he loses, it's 40% of the pool. And he really wants to help AWE out because they landed a big international match. So they were trying to ensure that they still had a big international match. So I think it was great. I think it was great. Man, everyone's in the chat. Love it. 131 people in it. What else have we got? Go Blue, says Silky Wilkie. Hansi says 100%. To Bowen, Captain Obvious. Ready Bang, Legends. Jake, who you got winning the Puppy Bowl? Team Rough or Team Scruff? Yeah, the Super Bowl started, hasn't it? The Super Bowl has started. What are your thoughts on Todd replacing Chance? Too much room for Bowen, or is Todd going to be surprised? I think it doesn't really matter because, like, Ryan wants to pull people better than him. You know, I know, and you see it at your own local clubs and things like that, or you see it with some particular athletes. They only want to pull people sorry, just putting an ice pack on my foot. They only want to pull people that they know that they're going to have a match. I know I've tried organizing matches, and as soon as I give them their opponent, man, that's not going to happen. So they bitch out, where Ryan's like, who can I try and beat? He wants to get better and better. Life is always treating you well. Cybergun, Engen let it slip the Chafee will compete at East versus 7. Who do you think it'll be? I know who it is, so I won't say. I don't want to become that channel now. I can't say. When is Cadetcha competing again? Now, that would be cool. I would love if Cadetcha pulls soon. Hopefully at East versus West. Hopefully at a King of the Table, Cadetcha's back. I know he was on his Instagram asking who does, the community think he should pull next. So Cadetcha and I are talking about coming on the show. Yeah, so Ryan is giving away his money. And then I am going to try and get Toddzilla to Melbourne. because he was just, Chance was coming over and he was got a holiday in Australia where Todd will just come over and fly back. So I've got to talk to Todd. No, Bowen's giving it to a subscriber. He's giving his money to a subscriber. So, but yeah, be appreciative. Be appreciative, guys. Ryan needed a big name, and he got it, yeah, which was great. And I'm going to have Ryan and Todd on the show, and I'm also going to have the people that run AWE on the channel as well. Cheers, Jared. I know the Super Bowl is on. Which is good. All righty, just seeing if I haven't missed any good ones. All righty, so I mean, what else? I mean, there's some of the main things. I love that we're getting some mega legacy, awesome super matches. Hopefully, because if you think of the matches Devon will probably have this year, because he's going to go up and pull Gennady, I'm not seeing him really doing the whole Ongabayev thing. For me, I reckon there's Gennady, Jerry, Dennis, and Hermes. Now, whether they all happen this year, but that's what I think Devon's 4 matches are. And if he does them all this year, well, aren't we just bloody spoiled rotten? But that's what I think those matches are. What does the poll think of 78% at the moment? Hey, we need 6 more likes to get to 100. Let's go. 6 more likes. 101 votes, 78% think Toddzilla. And, you know, rightly so. You know, Todd pulled on the weekend. So is he sore from his super match? You know, is he tired? Toddzilla is awesome. The delusion is unstoppable. I don't know. I think we need Engen to approve all matches. But Deeps, 9 matches at the last East versus West were 3-0. And like 68% of all of his matches are 3-0. I would definitely ask for his advice, 100%. There's a few people, like imagine having like the ultimate panel of people creating super matches. Wouldn't that be fun to sit in? And Engen would be one of them. That's a great analogy. That is a great analogy. Bowen is like Voldemort. If you talk about him, he gets stronger. Oh, wow. Who else is in the chat? Ryan will be back on the show. Yes, Ryan will be back on the show. So 44% stronger. Why it's on the same day as King of the Table? Because there's a festival happening in Adelaide. So there's fighting. I think there's knights going against each other. Like it's a whole fitness festival. So it was like a great opportunity, heaps of people to watch and things like that. So that date was already there. Now, at times, there were talks about King of the Table being in early March, like the week after, but then they had to have it on the end of Feb. So it wasn't like, I'm making it the same day as King of the Table to see if I can compete. No, some things lined up, and that's why. Plus, it's like 9 hours beforehand. It's not like it's like the same time. I think you get a 9-hour break in between. What else have we got? What else have we got? Do you collect anything, Jake? Yeah, collect wrestling, some old school wrestling, some trading cards here and there. That's about it. What else have we got? Robert Kelly, Carolyn Looms is in the chat. What is happening? Hope you are well, Carolyn. Michael Todd's calcified bone. I always see him on the fix. How you going, buddy? He's just jumped in. He's saying g'day to everyone. Now everyone's saying g'day to each other. Blessed to have 2 solid events in one day. Who am I backing? Jamie versus Hazmat? Well, you got to wait till I get Matt and Dave on the show, and I'm going to break down the whole card, including your match. Alrighty. So, yeah. So whether you like Ryan or you hate Ryan, yeah, he's giving you an international match. You get to see Toddzilla on the table again. And he's highlighting some incredible matches in Australian arm wrestling. Devon versus Jerry. What promotion? Now, you don't even have to name one of the big ones, but which promotion? Which promotion? Now, it could be a local promotion in your country. What promotion do you think should get the Jerry versus Devon match? What else have we got? Monster Factory, says Lagia. Monster Factory. Arm God, says Hansi. Yep, 2 good candidates. The Schmo, I've got to work out the times for that event because I'll be in Dubai. So I've got to work out the time. What's up, Red Hot Chili Peppers? Jake is a dead set legend. Ready, bang, bro. King of the table. I think, yeah, if I'm leaning, probably king of the table. Oh, now wouldn't that be good? Now this has legs on it. This has legs on it because imagine if that was the relaunch of King of the of WAL. The relaunch in the main event is Jerry versus Devon. Wow. Robert Kelly should get it because he doesn't charge an arm and a leg. Him and Enet Live do a good job. CNN should get it. Ha! That was a good one. Do it at Winter Blast. That's coming up in March. Dave, you got to make a big spectacle of it. You've got to make a big spectacle. Come on now. I just want to see it in Devon's garage. I think Larry Wills should team up with WAL, but he's got his own thing. He's got King of the Table. So, yeah, he's got it going. We're just you made the business call. Hopefully, Arm Gods. Hopefully, Marcus can just sit there and go, Arm Gods got Jerry versus Devon. But Marcus, one of the hardest working blokes in arm wrestling, getting out there. Devon would be unstoppable with the WAL rule set. Yeah, look, I think a lot of people. Michael Todd's calcified bone. Thank you very much for your super chat. He says, here's to Ryan's HCG and Clomid budget. And now he claims he's not PEDs when his fertility protocols does, in fact, enhance your performance. I take 50 units 2 times a week and it increase your test level. That's a big, massive talking point, isn't it? Ryan's already let us know. He says that these are his only 2 things that he's taking. I believe him. But yeah, I can't comment too much on PEDs because clearly with my love handles and my belly and my boobs, I don't take. I take bad food and beers, and I exercise once in a while when I can. With hip replacement, injuries, yeah. But thank you very much. Michael Todd's calcified bone. Love it. Thank you very much for your super chat. Red Hot Chili Peppers, what are you saying? And Devon owes Michael a few favors, I believe. Okay. So you think it might happen at the Monster Factory? There you go. JR thinks it will be at WAL. Now, for those without without being silly, but for those that actually think Ryan can beat Toddzilla, let me know in the comments why. Let me know why. I mean, once again, his body is changing. Not wrong with Mantich. Yeah, I've got him. As much as I do chest and everything, see, I choose a bad diet. Like during the week, I eat pretty well, and then I just eat bad. Like I enjoy having snacks with my wife and things like that. So yeah, I don't have the best body, but yeah. Ryan Man says, why did you need a hip replacement so young? Played a lot of sport, really wrecked my hips, and then ran across this great big country of Australia twice. So if you look up Sydney to Melbourne and Gold Coast to Melbourne, one of them was 1,000 kilometers and the other one was 1,500 kilometers. I've done big, massive runs to raise over $100,000 for charity. So, yeah, but then didn't look after my body properly. Like I ran 1,500 kilometers, then went and played Aussie rules footy. And those that know Aussie rules footy, that just smashes your body. You're constantly swinging your hips, kicking the ball and constantly running. Yeah, So it's done now. I'm glad I've done it. A lot of pain is gone, but I can't just go out and run anymore to lose weight. And I'm not in a hurry to diet. So I will sit around 95 kilos probably for the rest of my life. Anderson in the chat says, hey, Aussie, you're my guy. But here in the States, the big game is on, so can't stay but left my like. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Anderson. I love that name. But thank you very much. I've recorded the Super Bowl. Are you Devo? Yes. So I'm going to see if I can get him to Melbourne, Josh. I'm devastated. Can't have a beer with him. James believes Ryan will take Todd's hand, but will not pin him. I do love a Cornish pasty. Yes, I do. Or pasty. Cornish pasty. Yes, I love all that shit. So Devon and Jerry for sure. No, not for sure, but someone will make that match happen. There's a $10,000 bounty to the winner. Guys and girls, slide over and check out some awesome merch at Arm Gods. Yes, let's get Arm Gods up. And we'll get to let's share that screen. White Wolf, thank you very much for your ongoing support. As always, White Wolf, you dead set legend. Share screen. Arm Gods. And then look at that, and automatically comes up. Apparel. Hoodie. Couple of hoodies. Absolutely love it. Couple of hoodies. Then we've got premium vests. Mate, they all look good. The tracky pants as we call them here. I got my Jordans on now. Love the shorts. Love the shirt. It all looks good. But just even, I'll quickly show you members content, or do you have to, you got to sign up first. You just got to look at what you get. Members plans. That's what I'm after. Look what you get, guys. Discounts. Yeah, it's just brilliant. Some of the shit they got on there, and I'm going to make content for this channel, for this as well. So go check out Arm Gods, you dead set legends. I was the MC. It was awesome. The hip replacement was a sham. Hip Wars events. I usually give Bowen a lot of crap, but I'm legit proud of his transformation. The guy has heart. Yeah, he just loves competing against the best. Best way to lose weight is to start smoking. Thanks, James. I'm doing very well. Doing very well. Silky Wilkie with the chat. Thank you very much, Silky Wilkie. Dead set legend. Says if Ryan can hold a strong post to prevent Todd from getting him to the B side, he can extract hand control. Maybe get his shoulder behind. Then Ryan uses less muscle and more frame. Todd, muscle for muscle, may outlast Ryan. Ryan doesn't mind a press. He doesn't mind a press at all. So I'd be really interested in that one. Todd comes in for Ryan loves bringing in for a shoulder press. He's finished off opponents with a press. But Todd is just so strong. Like dumb strong. Like, yes, Prudnick gave him a touch-up. He just took out everything that Todd wanted. Go check out my awesome podcast with Toddzilla. But, yeah, I want to back Ryan because, you know, Ryan's my good friend. I want to back him. But Todd, just the way he was against the Rackley. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, we call him Truggy Pants here. That's what we call him. I've got me Jordans on now. You can go even further and call them Tracky Ducks. Yeah, Sublime 83. So Niagara Slammers gifted 70 memberships, and it randomly picks people. So 70 memberships, randomly picks them. Bang. You've got one. So last year a month. But you need to pay the $4, I think it is, and stay a member. Ryan Bowen, GOAT. So Table IQ, this is why he's called Table IQ. He thinks the winner of Todd Hutchings versus Bowen will be the one who pins the other's arm more. Correct. It's the only way to do it. Okay, Dominic Lorenz, morning to you, mate. Morning to you. I know that Victorian state titles are going to be announced soon, so I'm up and about. Jake, can the Royal match be watched through YouTube, or have I got to go on another website? Thanks. What match? What's the Royal match, Keithy? What's the Royal match? Marcus Thompson with a mad super chat, just dropping and changing the lives of many arm wrestlers. Thank you very much, Marcus, as always. Says, Arm God supplements are released tomorrow, ladies, and ladies apparel this week. And services hire. Uncle John will teach you the javelin. The new TV guide will be something every other day for members. Thanks for the support as we grow. Just go check out Arm Gods and you'll understand they're changing the game of how we can approach arm wrestling. They are doing brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, it's something else. I'll tell you that now. It is something else what they are doing. Please go support Arm Gods. They do have a YouTube channel there. They have a lot of fun on their YouTube channel, but they're more about the website. Go to the website that I was sharing before, please. And did you know King of the Table have a YouTube channel? Go subscribe to King of the Table. Just be awesome. Or I'll fight you to the death. No, I'm not fighting anyone. But thank you very much, Marcus. Hey, I'll give you the hot tip, guys. Don't ever comment after Marcus does a super chat because I hate taking his... He always tells me, take it off. But I'm always very appreciative when people help out and Marcus does this. Like every live stream, I am truly grateful. Keithy, the Ryan match. Your comments gone. The Ryan match, Keithy. Yeah, so if you go to Ryan Bowen's YouTube channel and you look at his members section and you need to buy the pay-per-view section, I believe it's $9.99 US. $9.99 US for that one. Yeah, just brilliant. Brilliant, I should say. Brilliant. Yeah, and King of the Table, go get it. And if you can, play a few videos because they We're going to get them monetized before I head over there because, you know, we just got to do it. Man, what was I looking at? All right, beautiful. So, what are we? Geez, an hour and 10 minutes. This shit just flies by. It flies by. I have so much fun on lives. We got the Valentine's Day special, Maximum Bang Monday tomorrow. And then I've just got to double check on a couple of guests. If I don't have a guest, then the day after will be the call-in show. If not, the call-in show will be the day after. I'm just looking because I really want to promote AWE and King of the Table because we're just 12 days away, guys. Like a blink of an eye, we're like saying, oh, Happy New Year, man. Oh, you guys are awesome. Blah, 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 blah. Next minute, King of the Table. Like, if Hermes can get a pin, just one pin. Holy shitballs. Oh, man. If he can get a pin, that is ridiculous. See you later, mate. Red Hot Chili Peppers, go the Chiefs. What else is on the Ryan Bowen card? Some of the best of Australian arm wrestlers. I'll have a live show with the guys from AWE, Hollywood Matt Connolly and Dave Stockbridge, two awesome dudes. I'm going to have them on the show. It won't be at my usual time because they both work during the day, so I've just got to work out a time. But we're going to go through the card. Yeah, $14.99. So I think it's $9.99 US, which is $14 for us. Yes. Beer Man representing Armed Gods at Winter Blast. Bringing that. Yeah. Oh, Travis, I'm having another 24-hour. Say that about the, what's it called? Hopefully in March. I need to really work dates, but then I just got things pop up in March. I'm very fortunate enough to get booked everywhere, and it needs to be on a weekend. So, yeah, it wasn't their best show, but I still support them. Well, yeah, I was like, started watching, and I was like, I'm just going to go do some work. So I started playing with some videos and playing with Zadie, my daughter, Silky Wookie, if you don't know who that is, Zadie, my daughter. And I came back, and they're still talking about the same thing, but the same thing. I was like, I get it. I kind of get it. But yeah, I was a bit like, nah, I'm out of here. But yeah, next week, I'm sure their show will be better. Hermes will not get one. Isn't the pay-per-view for AWE a bit overpriced? No, I don't think so. I think some of our main ones are underpriced. I think some of the main ones are underpriced. Now, I think the matches, you know, of course, a lot of the Australians that are pulling don't have big social media followings, but you and I know, Pete, those matches are going to be incredible. I think it'll look really good. The way it's all going, yeah, either the prices will have to go up. I don't know. I think we're very, very lucky. I don't think it's overpriced at all. Yeah, and hey, look, and if you buy it, and the good thing of this one, you buy it, you get a ticket into the draw. So Ryan's winnings go to one member. So if you buy the pay-per-view, say 1,000 people buy the pay-per-view at $15 Australian, that's $15,000. Well, I'll go. Let's just play with $10,000 because it's easier. $6,000 goes. How does it work? I think AWE get a portion, and then I think AWE get a portion. So say they get 50%. So that's $5,000, right? To help build and get everything. So out of that $5,000, $3,000 goes to Todd. And $2,000 goes to one subscriber. So just say Todd wins. He gets $3,000, and $2,000 could go to you, Pete. I know you'll probably be there, so you won't buy it, but you've got a chance. because Ryan's giving it away to one subscriber. Okay. So if Ermies forces a foul by Levan, would you say he was shook? Yeah, that's an interesting one. Please, please, please. No fouls in that matchup. Marius, I explained it earlier. So in Adelaide, there's this big festival going on. And that date was actually done before King of the Table. So that date was done before King of the Table. Was announced. So, and like Ryan was talking with King of the Table, they're like, yeah, we're probably going to do it the first week of March. And then things changed and they had to do it on the same day. So there's this big giant festival. You got fighting, competitions and everything. So that arm wrestling event will be there. So, yeah, it's, and the best thing is it's not at the same time. So you can watch this, have a sleep, hang out with your family, and then you got King of the Table like 9 hours later. So that's the thought process. Okay. Can't wait for Levan versus the whole. Brisbane 8 and the next AWE. Yeah, so the £5 for Arm Gods is definitely cheapest chips. Give us the inside scoop. Who won a King of the Table 6? I heard they're a King of the Table 12 now. That won't get old. That won't get old. But guys, seriously, Arm Gods, check them out. Just go check them out. You won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. You get the Aussie Arm Wrestler stamp of approval. Ready bang, says Cosmic Co. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. Thank you very much. You could win Silky Wilkie. Yeah, so YouTube takes a cut and all of that. There's some agreement, but Ryan's giving away his portion of the pay-per-view. So he's not making any money from it. $0. So for those saying it's a cash grab, he makes $0 from this event. So there, you know, even if it's $500, how cool if that's you? If you bought the pay-per-view and then you win $500, that pays for your pay-per-views probably for the rest of the year. I think that's pretty cool. I think it's very cool. 100% will be supporting AEWE. I wish the best for it. Yeah, I think you guys will work together in there. Good on you, Dave. Dave's only interested in one match, but he's only going to buy. But he'll still buy it. Thanks, Sublime. I got heaps of videos coming out. I'm going to start after the doctors today. I'm going to work on heaps of videos. Work on heaps of videos. Josh, the Flat Earth Jedi. I'll buy it to support Ryan, but I'm also interested to see how close Ryan may be to Toddzilla. And you'll enjoy all the other matches. Speaking, when can I get a shirt? I'm speaking to some people in Australia today. So hopefully I can get some shirts made up. Hold on. Yeah. I know you took a bit of a loss, probably. It wouldn't surprise me. The way you looked after all the athletes, including myself, yeah. That would not surprise me at all. Would not surprise me at all. Really good numbers, guys, as just before I wrap up the show, considering the Super Bowl is on. I really appreciate it. Please, hey, mega super fun show for Maximum Bang Monday. Ridiculous. A successful event and any future. That's right. AWE are going to be massive. They're going to be bringing international superstars to us. You should see what they got planned for the next one. So I hope this is a raging success. Absolutely. And the guys doing it are awesome. They're just good people. And you'll see when I get Matt and Dave on the show, if you don't already know who they are. When I get them on the show, yeah, it's going to be ridiculous. Ryan has dedication, that's for sure. He certainly does. Maximum Bang Monday, call-in show, hopefully some guests this week. So look, it wouldn't surprise me, depending how things are, if I'm live every single day until King of the Table. There'll be content every single day till King of the Table. So get strapped in. I'm wrapping up the show. It's been an hour and 20 minutes, you Dead Set Legends. Thank you to each and every one of you for spending some time with me. Thank you for everyone that helps and supports the Aussie Arm Wrestler growing to be such just it's not my channel. It is our channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. It is magnificent. Thank you very much, Jonathan Peach, to be better than Super Bowl Sunday. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Join me for join me. Valentine's Day special. Valentine's Day special. I love you all. I am out of here. Take care, you Dead Set Legends. I'll see you real soon. Ready back.